Drive your body further, 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 further. Drive your body further, 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 further. Drive your body further.
And the 1985 Big M Marathon is underway. 42.195 kilometres in front of them. Nearly 5,000 people wending their way between Frankston and Melbourne. And Steve Austin is the leader. He's in front of the white singlet with the black shorts. Second placing at the moment is Fred van der Vennet from Belgium. Just behind him in the cap is Ron Tabb from the United States of America. Fraser Klein in the red headband. And the runner at the back of the leading pack of 5 is Alan Thurlow. And they are the 5 leading runners. And as you can see from our picture, they are probably about 100 metres in front of Gary Hand, who is in 6th position at the moment.
When the race started this morning in Frankston at about 8 o'clock, I believe there were about 5,000 runners. So once again, although there are a lot of marathons being held, it's proved the popularity of this one, hasn't it?
Certainly has. It's a great event, and I've run it a couple of times myself. It's a big thing for a lot of people, a lot of fun runners, and a lot of people that like to just get out every year just to run the Big M Marathon because it's such an event.
How would you rate the course?
I think on a good day with good conditions it's an excellent course, fairly fast course. There aren't too many big hills. There's one large hill in St Kilda. That's the main hill, but I think if you've got that far you can get up it all right.
Well, Gary Frenelli from the USA, running as Elwood from the Blues Brothers, complete with harmonica, has just gone past us.
We're with the leading runners in the 1985 Big M Melbourne Marathon, and I notice, Chris Wardlaw, that Steve Austin has dropped out.
Well, we were right on that. Yeah, Steve's got up to 25k. I'd say that was the 25k mark, which would have been about 17:36 or so, which is still very strong running, but now Fred van der Vennet of Belgium is left on his own, and he's well clear of the field. It's a matter now of him psychologically preparing himself for the last 15k of this race.
Who knows if we will win? God knows we won't give in. There is no yesterday now. There's just today now to find my way with you. Some say that miracles never happen, but now I know they happen when love comes along to show the way. Who knows if we will win? God knows we won't give in. There is no yesterday now. There's just today now to find my way with you.
So if we look now at the 38k's, it's the top of Fitzroy Street, and that leaves under 4 kilometres on St Kilda Road. So as far as Fred van der Vennet out in front, and we believe with his pace he's still looking at under 2:11. Perhaps there's a chance now, Megan, of a new course record.
It looks as though it could be, Graham. This is a very difficult part because this is the part where you do feel tremendously tired no matter how good a runner you are, and you really have to concentrate to get to the finish line to keep the pace going.
Well, the course record is 2 hours, 11 minutes and 8 seconds, set by that great runner from the United States, Bill Rogers. And there's Fred van der Vennet. He's got a personal best of just under 2:12. So I would say, even if it's not a course record, it's going to be a big personal best for him today.
First of the ladies, I think, going down Fitzroy Street there.
Yes.
And, well, it's been a marvellous effort by all of the leading runners as we go over the tram tracks now at Park Street. And you can see BP House in the building. So Fred van der Vennet is within sight of the finishing line.
Fred van der Vennet from Belgium, from the Louvain club. Fred, who's 32 years of age.
You can definitely start to see the finish from here and start to hear the crowd, all the vehicles, and this is a great sight for any marathoner. And we've got approximately 5,000 of them heading down towards this finish banner.
And he'll have his eye on that clock too, of course.
That's right. Yeah, the record's been passed now. 2:11:08 was Bill Rogers' record, the outstanding American marathoner, and Fred's given it a real attack. Right through to 35k, he was going to attack that record, and he's not going to be far outside it.
And the crowd's starting to cheer him on now because I think they appreciate what a magnificent performance it has been, because for the last 17 Ks he's done it all on his own. After here he is acknowledging the crowd, Fred van der Vennet. 17 Ks virtually on his own for the last half of the Big M Melbourne Marathon for 85, and it's been a sensational performance really, and the big crowd cheering him on as he gets very close to the finishing line. The time ticking over, he's probably just going to miss out on his personal best. The time just passing now. Here he comes, and he'll probably give it a little bit of a sprint towards the finish.
Very happy man.
And I think the picture tells the story.
1985 Big M Melbourne Marathon. Fred van der Vennet from Belgium.
And there he is, blowing kisses to the crowd at the finish.
And he's got a 2:12:36.
A great performance by Fred van der Vennet from Belgium, the winner of the 1985 Big M Melbourne Marathon. Right, well, at the finish line with Fred van der Vennet, hopefully now is Peter Landy.
Very close to your personal best. Did you think you'd do it?
First 5k I'm not always in good shape, but after 5k I had good legs, and the speed was just that I wanted, 50-30, 50-20, and I've tried to keep it so long as possible, and I make it.
Yeah, I had a bit of inspiration this year to do well. I did third in the World Championships in England in August. So I've really been pushing quite well of late, and second in the World Cup Games in Canberra last weekend, so just a carry on for today.
That's Margaret Redden, right,
Yes.
so
she has won it.
she looks pretty happy, so it appears she has won it, and the clock around 2:44:30 at the moment, so she's going to be a little bit outside.
About a minute outside.
But considering the conditions, again, it's a top performance.
Yeah, she's probably run a very good race. She looks remarkably fresh, really, smiling for the crowd, and seems to be very contented. She took up running it only a couple of years ago.
Right, so Margaret Redden approaching the finishing line now. Advisor keeping the sun off her face and obviously helping her along. And just under 2:45 will be the time for Margaret Redden, the winner of the women's section of the 1985 Big M Melbourne Marathon.
It obviously gets a little hot. It doesn't worry you?
Well, you know, I drink a lot out there, and I'm a pretty cool guy to begin with, so I'm not too hot.
Okay, now you've got your harmonica here. What did you play when you were running in the marathon today?
Well, I played the Melbourne Marathon Blues.
Can we hear it?
I woke up this morning. What did I see? The city of Melbourne staring at me. I said, wait a minute. What am I doing here? Then I remembered it's that time of year. Got the marathon blues. Whoa, yeah, I got the Melbourne City blues. 26 miles is such a long, long way to go.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my